Hi everyone, it's Becky, and it's been a couple days, and I thought I would come back with you with an update. I promise to not always be in my car making these videos, but I feel really uncomfortable doing it at home. I don't know why. I just feel like someone will come in and interrupt me or find out my secret that I'm making these videos. Not that it's a big secret, but it's kind of a big secret. Anyway, I'm on my lunch break, so I thought I'd come out and give you an update on the last couple days. I went to my doctor's office where I had my neurological test done for ADD, and I was super disappointed. I don't know what I expected, other than I guess I expected to be told, yeah, you have ADD. Obviously that did not happen. This doctor, I literally have known for a half hour of my life, has no other medical history other than what I told him, and I told him everything that he asked. I mean, there was like 300 questions on this questionnaire. I mean, I was very honest and upfront about everything, but I didn't offer necessarily more than what he asked. Not because I was trying to lie by omission, but just because I didn't necessarily think it was pertinent. I figured everything that was pertinent he has asked. So he's known me for all of half an hour, and his diagnosis is that I have general anxiety disorder with mild depression. And he asked if I'd taken antidepressants before, which I have. After I had my first son 17 years ago, they put me on Prozac for a bit. I didn't like it, so I stopped taking it. My current doctor put me on something, I don't even remember what it was called. It's been so long ago. But I didn't like it. Like, I am an emotional person. That isn't a great thing all the time, but there are times that I appreciate the fact that I'm really emotional. And I like to have a good cry every now and again. It makes me feel like I'm like centered and one with the universe or something. I don't know. I just need to have that. And those pills, and maybe it was just the ones I took, maybe there's other options out there, but those pills, I could not feel emotion. Like I was happy, and I could be sad about something, but I couldn't like really feel sad about something. And I just didn't like not being in control of my emotions. So I explained that to him, and he was like, well, I really think you need to get this book, and it's a book of meditations, which that's great. Meditation is a wonderful thing for some people. I've not personally dove too far into it, but and I'll take his suggestion seriously, and I'll look into it. I'll even try it out. But the next thing he gave me was a list of coping mechanisms for, concentration and attention issues. And I do everything on that list. I make lists constantly. I make notes. I organize stuff all the time just to make sure that I'm I don't know. I'm always trying to help myself to be able to maintain concentration, because I do have issues with it. And he says that, which came first, the chicken or the egg? He thinks that my depression and general anxiety cause me to have attention issues. And if I could fix those, then that would then fix the attention issues, instead of the attention issues causing depression and anxiety. which that may be, maybe he's absolutely 100% right. He's the one with the doctor degree on the wall, not me. I'm just the patient. So I should heed his words. But I left there in tears because my doctor that I see all the time, we've discussed depression, and he doesn't think I'm depressed. He thinks I have occasional bouts of melancholy, which I think is super cute, by the way. But he, and I don't disagree with him. I think that's probably true. I chalk my depression or hormonal issues up to my menstrual cycle. Every month, and not even every month, but let's just say every month, I get super emotional, moody, whatever you want to call it, and I fucking deal with it. I don't take medication for it. I just know, okay, Becky, you're super depressed right now, and these thoughts, although they are racing and whatever, they're just that. They're just thoughts. They'll be gone in a few days, and I just deal with it. And that's how I've always done it. I don't need medication for that. So, him to tell me that I'm depressed and I need to take antidepressants really just kind of pissed me off. So, back to square one. I am following up with my doctor, my regular doctor, on Friday. He's going to have all the results from the test, and we can discuss it and see what he says. Maybe he'll agree. I don't know. Maybe things have changed and they see something different in me. I know that, I don't know. Even my husband was quite a bit shocked. He doesn't necessarily think, he thinks I just have issues with, I lose stuff a lot. I forget things a lot. Not that I can't concentrate as much. But he was still shocked at what the doctor said. So, and the doctor did say on his notes, he did put in there, that should all other treatments fail, ADD is still a plausible, condition, and I could go on that medication for that, which made me laugh. Like, that's why we're here, but it is what it is. So that was disheartening. I started my part-time job on Tuesday this week. It's Wednesday today, so just yesterday. However, in my current position, I'm a sub, so they may or may not call me. It just depends on the day's workload. So I've packed a bag and brought with me to work just in case they call, so I can just tear out of there and go straight to the school or wherever I'm going and have my few hours there and then head back to the office. They haven't called for 2 days. I'm like, come on, I really want to work. I'm excited to work. Let me just freaking work. Let me make some money. I just want to get the ball rolling. I want to get the ball rolling. And I don't want to be impulsive about it, but I think I'm going to be impulsive about it. I really have just hammered down that I am going to have this surgery. It's going to happen. One way or another, it's going to happen. And I need to wait and see what this part-time job, once I go permanent and not a sub, which should be like the second week of March. I'm just waiting to cover for a coworker on their vacation, and I don't want that to affect my employment. So I'm just a sub until then. But once I go permanent, I will have access to all their health insurance, and I want to know, is that something that they'll cover? Because if it is, then pump the brakes. I'm gonna freaking go through the steps to see if they'll cover it, and so I don't have to pay out of pocket. I just needed to hurry up and be the second week of March. So emotionally, I've been kind of on edge the last couple days, just just because I'm torn in so many different directions of what I want to do and what needs to be done. I contacted an old trainer of mine, a personal trainer. I follow him on Facebook and Instagram, and he's amazing. I really liked him a lot. He's actually a bodybuilding competitor, and he's got a show coming up in LA in 10 weeks, I think. And he's super freaking buff. I don't ever want to get that buff, but I do want to get, baby buffed. Anyway, he had a video of him working on his shoulders, and his shoulders were so freaking ripped. And so I commented, hey, your shoulders look great. P.S. I'm thinking about getting in touch with you here soon. And he was so excited. I was his first client as a personal trainer. He does that part-time. He's a full-time firefighter for the Kansas City Fire Department. He was so excited because I did so well with him, and then we just kind of we had things just going, pulling us in different directions, and then that's when I gained all my weight back. So I'm kind of nervous to go. He's gonna see that I have gained all my weight back and back to square one. But I mean, it's another clean slate, I guess, and he knows how hard I can work. So he already can have, workouts prepared, and he knows what I'm capable of. So a couple paychecks, if I can get some freaking work, a couple paychecks, and I can get that ball rolling, I will be so freaking excited to go work out with him. It has been too long. But so that's what I've got going on. Some people's kids. Anyway. Yeah. So I guess I don't really have much other than that. I was supposed to have my consultation today for bariatric surgery, but I did put that on hold to wait and find out about this insurance thing. Although I don't know if I should have waited. That's kind of plaguing me right now, is thinking maybe I should not have postponed it. And if at some point I get insurance, then I can go through, but I don't want to mess anything up either way. So I don't know, we'll wait and see what happens. I need to get back in to my FitnessPal. I have an account, but I use it hit or miss, and I really need to start logging my food again, and I need to get back on track because I'm steady sitting around 300 plus or minus a couple pounds is not going anywhere, and I need to freaking get off my ass and exercise. So I have found some new videos that I've been watching, and I just get so addicted to y'all's stories. Irish Weight Demon is one of my first subscribers, and he has sent me a few messages. If you're watching this, thank you. I appreciate your kind words. And there's a few people now that I'm starting to follow also. Your guys' stories are so freaking inspirational, and I hope to be there at some point. I hope to be able to say, this is me post-op, or this is me regardless of surgery, 10 months down the road, and I'm a completely different person. So I'll keep watching and hopefully sending y'all, positive vibes and great comments. I would love for y'all to subscribe to me, anybody. Continue to watch my journey, give me feedback, give me advice, whatever. It's cool. But anyway, I'm going to go back inside and finish out my day. So have a great day, YouTubers.